Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you the Majestic Unicorn stamp set and coordinating stencil, the Spring Birch Die Set, and making a shaker card. This is the Majestic Unicorn stamp set. If you haven't seen it yet, it is a 4x4 set. It's got this beautiful unicorn, some sentiments, and some accent pieces. The die set cuts out the unicorn and all four of the sentiments and some stars. This is the coordinating stencil that you can get to go with this set. It's going to allow you to color the images, the different parts of the unicorn with different colors. I'm going to show you. It is so very cool. I love it, and I think this unicorn is so pretty. So we're going to have fun with this and even use some glitter gel. Can't wait. All right, this is the A7 Spring Birch Die Set. This is going to give you some trees that will cover your A7 size cards, which is 5x7. You can see it die cut here, and that is the piece I'm going to use to create the front of my shaker card. So I'm going to jump right into that part of it first. I am putting a piece of window sheet on the back of this die, just gluing it down. Once that is dry, I am going to add some foam tape all the way around on all four sides, making sure that the ends of the foam tape touch so my shaker bits can't escape. For my background, I have this watercolor panel that I already made with some iridescent paint, and I'm going to use some mica flakes as my shaker element. I feel like, where do mica flakes come from? I mean, they must come from the rainbow unicorn forest, right? I mean, obviously, yeah. So that's what's going in there, and there you can see the birch trees on top, and it's so pretty. I love all things rainbow, and I think shaker cards are my most favorite card to make, so putting the two together, it's obvious. All right, let's move on now to stamping out this unicorn. You can see it is a good size image, and it's going to fit on any size card that you want to make, which I love. I'm going to ink that up twice just so I know I have really good ink coverage, and once that is done, I can move on to coloring it with the coordinating stencil. So you can see I'm lining this up so I can color just the body, and the stencil is covering up the horn and the hair and the hooves, so I don't have to worry about am I getting ink on them, and I can quickly color in this image without spending a lot of time with Copic markers or pencils or whatever that, you know, it just takes longer to do those things, and I can still get a blended look. I'm actually going to leave kind of like a white or lighter area highlight right on the back of the unicorn, and oh my goodness, it turns out so cool. Pulling off that stencil is so satisfying. Okay, let's do the hair. You can see this is going to cover up the body, the hooves, and the horn, and it's even going to leave a little cheek right there. Do you see there's a little opening for the cheek? I'm starting with some coral berry ink, so this is kind of like a bright or dark pink, and I'm going to put that just at the top of the hair, on the forehead, and on the mane, and then I'm going to put it at the top of the tail. I'm going to use ink blending to create a rainbow. So now I'm coming in with fresh lemon. I'm going to have yellow, but it's also going to blend and overlap with the pink, giving me orange. I love making an ink blended rainbow. I just think it is so magical. It still, you know, makes me happy after all this time of making cards. So next we'll bring in some Aqualicious ink. This is going to give me that nice turquoise blue, but also blend with the yellow to give me some green. And look how this tail looks. It is so cool, but we can take this one step further. We can add more to this unicorn. So while I'm going to take the stencil off and show that to you, and while I have my inks out, I'm going to do a little bit more stamping on this before we add another layer with the stencils. So you can see the horn needs filled in. You can do this with the stencil, or you can do it with the stamp. So I decided to stamp it out. I wanted to try that, and it worked really good. I love it. So you can have a striped horn there. You could also color this in. There's also, you know, a spot on the stencil to do it. So whatever floats your boat. Next, I am stamping the little sparkles on its tushy, and then I'm putting the stencil back on and bringing in my Moon Dust Stickle Glitter Paste. It is so cool. This has, it's clear gel, but it also has large and small bits of glitter in it. Oh my goodness, over the top of the rainbow. Like I can't express to you how much I love this. Do these things make you this happy? I could not get enough of this unicorn. So I let it dry. I walked away, which was really hard. And then I came back later and die cut this out. And I think it's the most gorgeous unicorn I have ever stamped. Look at that tail. It's so cool. All right, it's perfect for my rainbow background, but I wanted to give it something to stand on. So I brought out my Great Outdoors Slimline die set and pulled out this grass right here. I like this one because it's straight, which is what I wanted for this card. And I cut it from some green glitter cardstock because can you have too much glitter? I'm pretty sure the answer to that is no, but you can let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to bring out the A7 rectangle die set, and I was just deciding which one I wanted to use to create a frame around my card. So I went with the second to the largest. It's going to be a very skinny frame, and these dies also will emboss a line into your die cut, giving you a nice, like, it's like a polished off die cut, which you can see on the left there. The rectangle part is the part I'm not using. I'm using like the leftover piece to make the frame. And now it's time to stamp our sentiment, which is also from the Magical Unicorn set. And it's just so cool that this set has 4 sentiments in it. I love that. This one says, sending magical wishes your way. I'm going to die cut that with a banner die, but there is a die in the the Majestic Unicorn. I think I've been calling it the wrong name. It's Majestic Unicorn. There's a die to cut this out that like bubble cuts it, but it made it like a little bit too small. It kind of got lost on my big card. So I decided to go with the banner, but you've got the choice to bubble cut it with the die, which I love. Okay, let's bring out a rainbow of hearts. These jelly hearts are like hard plastic hearts that are clear, like translucent, and also have frosted in the same like box. So they're really awesome, and I'm going to use all the rainbow of colors on this card, just lining them up with my background. So there's the cascading hearts going down the card. I'll have all of these hearts linked for you below so you can check them out. I love that Trinity Stamps offers their embellishments in like every color of the rainbow. So you can pick your favorite color, but maybe your favorite color is rainbow like me, and then you can have them all. All right, so we've got the blue and even purple there at the bottom. I had so much fun making this card. I did have a little mess up on the top of my frame. I don't know if you can see that right there. What I did, I cut a second frame and glued it over the top because the frame was just off and wonky in that top corner. So you'll probably notice that when I stick this down here, my frame looks a lot better. There at the top. So don't get discouraged and throw your things away. You can almost always find a way to fix them. And if not, it's just paper, right? And it's so much fun to make cards like these. And I know that it's going to brighten someone's day, even if it has a little mess up at the top. But I was able to save it. So there is my Majestic Unicorn rainbow shaker card. I might have to send this to myself. I'm not gonna lie, I love this card so much. Thank you for stopping by and visiting the Trinity Stamps channel. I will be back again very soon with more creations here just for you, so stay tuned. We have new videos throughout the week. We also can be found on Instagram and Facebook too. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Happy stamping. Bye.